Hi, I'm Dries Saegher, team manager of the Innoptus Solar Team. The Innoptus Solar Team is a student project with 20 engineers. We are building a solar car and racing it in Australia every 2 years. And currently we're world champions. 1 year at the Solar Team is really, it's a focused year. There happens a lot in 1 year. So you start in July and then you get the regulations of the organization. So that's really your framework. That's how you are going to start to work on a solar car. And you're there with no experience about building solar cars. Who has? So we start with the regulations that are framework, our requirements. And then we're designing the solar car. And after a few months, the design deadline is there because it needs to be really short, because after 1 year you need to have a solar car. And then we start to produce it. And after the production, we need to test it for sure. And after the testing, we're going to the race. Our team is really spread across Belgium. So therefore we need to be able to work on different places, on the same parts, on the same solar car. Everybody has a sub-assembly, but some parts you need to work together on it. And it's exactly there where Windchill fits in, to get this knowledge to all these people and to shorten the timeline, of course, to be able to start designing really quick and really efficient. We're talking about optimizing the car in grams and seconds. We don't have time to build prototypes, so it needs to be first times right, and therefore we need the best tools to simulate everything, to make sure we have the best design. And it's there exactly where PTC fits in together with Innoptus. We get the best tools from PTC to really push the boundaries of technology. The car is completely built of composite materials because it weighs less, it's way stronger. So the whole outer shape of the car is in carbon fiber, and therefore the composite module is really good for us because you don't have to measure anything, so you're gaining a lot of time because people don't have to do it manually. You're limiting your errors, your human errors. You just need to follow the system. Windchill Plus and Creo Plus are great, and especially to manage all the files that are coming with a solar car. There are a lot of parts done by different people, also done by alumni who aren't in the Solar Team right now, but you want this knowledge in your design and you want this knowledge in your team.
Hello, I'm Xavier. I'm the CEO for ITGO Group. For ITGO Group is constituted out of two main brands. It's Innoptus, which is the main sponsor of the Solar Team, which is really related to PTC technology as a solution partner. And then Infinite, which gave the name to the car, is really related to ANSYS technology. If you think about Creo, Windchill, all PTC technologies, the big success is the fact that every product on its own, it's a product leadership product. But at the end of the day, it is only as strong as it's integrated with each other. If you have a full integration from Codebeamer to Windchill, Creo to Creo Simulate, Creo Manufacturing, you have a good, in the partnership with ANSYS for instance, you have a very good connection with ANSYS. The strength of everything is the integration. So the fully integrated way is also the model-based definition way. If you need to cut down 2 months in the development cycle of 12 months to build a full new car, giving that technology, for instance, with the composite module, if you can integrate the layers which are positioned in the car, and then you can use that technology out of Creo, putting in a projection system so that they do not need to measure and so on, you can win in a time of 2.5 months production time, you can win 1 month of time. And this is crazy. This is the reason why the Innoptus Solar Team could be the first solar team in the world to launch their car. And if we want to get the high-end engineers into the industry and supporting STEM, then we also need to do it for the university students, because they are the entrepreneurs of the future. And that's really the reason why it's so important that also in our long-term mission of being a good partner for our customers, we need to make sure that we as a team, but also our customers, need to have access to high-end performing engineers. The biggest thing I can say is build your own dreams. And being in a solar team is just building your dream. If you can build your dream, you can work for 1 year, you can gain 5 years of business experience in 1 year time.
For us, the only goal is let engineers become better engineers to become ready for the industry.